Yo, hope you're doing well. In this video, I want to talk about stop feeling entitled to support. Yeah, you are not entitled to support. You feel me? Man, when I was younger, I started making music, and at a point I felt entitled, right? Because you feel like, you know, your ideas are good, right? You're not bad. Like, even if you just starting off on some shit, I was so in love with the music that I felt like my people, or the people that call me friends, I felt like, like, damn, like, y'all supposed to like this shit and share it and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, I almost felt entitled to their support, or for their support, because, like, they was my friends, and they were just supposed to like it, right? And looking back in hindsight, that's some young nigga mindset, because it's like, the music probably wasn't good, right? I listened like it wasn't good, so I can't necessarily blame them. And it's not like they would be like, yo, nigga, like, you fucking suck. Like, they wouldn't put me down, but I guess I didn't understand why people wouldn't support me, And it's like, okay, y'all post so-and-so music, y'all post so-and-so that. So why y'all not posting my shit? And I'm like, bro, this shit just wasn't good back then, bro. Like, it wasn't good, and, they could have just posted the shit anyway, I guess, regardless of how they felt about it. But I feel like that was almost good, because it's like, I don't want nobody supporting my shit that really don't actually support my shit. You feel me? It's like, yes, man. It's like people being like, yeah, this shit fire, when they don't fuck with it. So I would rather have people not post my videos because they don't like it, and they feel like, like, I'm not gonna post this shit on my story, versus them post that shit on their story and they really don't like it, So I'm glad. I'm like, yo, when y'all support my shit, I really want y'all to be 100% about this shit. Like, it's not because I'm your friend, or it's not because, what. And that's why another thing with, like, trying to get support from your people is, like, they see you a certain way. You feel me? So if you're an artist or whatever, they always see you as, oh, you just the kid from class, or however, like, oh, you nigga I grew up with, we used to play blah, 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 right? Like, your parents are always gonna see you, no matter how old you get, no matter how old they get, they always gonna see you as, oh, that's my little boy, that's my little girl, that's my little child, you know what I'm saying? That's my little baby. They always gonna see you like that. You could be the fucking president, nigga, that's still my little baby. Like, they gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, you my child. Like, and I kind of lost my train of thought, but hold on, let me get it back. They always gonna see you in a certain light. My bad. That's what I was saying. They always see you in a certain light, right? So it may be hard for those people to support you because they don't see you as whatever it is that you're trying to pursue. They see you as whatever they have in their mind, not what you have of you in your mind. And sometimes that will throw us off track, because we feel like the people who are closest to us should be supporting us no matter what. But I feel like the people who are really gonna fuck with you and give you the most honest feedback are strangers, bro. Because there's no bias. Like, nigga, of course, your mom gonna say, or my mom gonna say she fuck with some shit, right? Even as kids, when they draw some little shit, you like, oh yeah, it's good. Like, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course they're gonna say that. But when you are getting feedback, or your product or whatever you working on gets to be experienced by a stranger, they are giving you honest feedback because they don't know who you are. So it's not like they have a picture of who you are. They're just simply reacting to whatever piece of art, craft, whatever they're reacting to, right? It's not who you are as a person, not because they known you from so-and-so or they went to school with you. They just like, nigga, this is the artist that I see. Not the son, the classmate, blah, blah, blah. Like, this is the artist. Like, I'm just listening to the music. This is how I feel about the music. You feel me? And it's easier for them to support because I feel like they just have it's like I said, it's just less bias, you know? It's just more innocent, like not a tainted mind. It's very fresh. They don't know who this person is, whatever. It's just like listening to a song for the first time, right? Like, it's so fresh versus listening to a song, you know, a couple more times. It's like, well, damn, I'm kind of used to it now, or I know how what they're gonna say on this part, or blah, blah, blah. You feel me? Like, you can almost, when you know something or you feel like you know somebody, you feel like you can anticipate what they're working on, what they may say, whatever. But when you don't know, it's a whole new experience, and it's like, it's unexpected. So every second is like, I don't know what they about to say next. I don't know if they're gonna switch up the rhyme scheme. I don't know if they about to say some wild shit. Like, you feel me? But I say all that to just bring it back to, don't feel entitled to support. You know what I'm saying? Do not feel entitled to support. Your friends, like the people around you, they don't really owe you nothing, bro. Like, put your head down and lock in on your craft and support yourself, you know, first. I think I spent so much time trying to look at, you know, the support from the outside, you know, and getting that validation that I wasn't giving that. I wasn't just focusing on my own validation solely, if that makes sense. It was like I was feeling good inside, but then I'm trying to like, okay, like if I feel this way inside, do you feel that way? And then I would kind of be basing that off of, you know what I'm saying? Versus like, nigga, regardless of how y'all niggas feel, like, I'ma support myself whether y'all niggas like it or not. And the niggas who gonna fuck with it are eventually gonna find me somehow. Instead of being like in and out about it. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro, like, don't nobody owe you nothing. And when you come to terms with that and you really accept that, it's freeing because you support yourself and you realize that the only validation that matters is your own. Like, you don't need no outside validation because the people don't have the same ideas. They don't have the same vision. They're not in the same shoes as you. You feel me? As soon as you give yourself the green light to go, go. You don't need nobody else to give you the green light. That's up to you and God. You and God figure that out and you go. You don't need no validation, nothing else, you know what I'm saying, from nobody else, bro. So just focus on yourself, support yourself 100%. And when you focus on supporting yourself, the genuine support from the outside will come. When you disregard supporting yourself inside, or you have this like conflict and friction between the internal external, and you trying to get validation from outside, or you like, why these niggas ain't supporting me? You're focusing your attention on why people aren't supporting you instead of why you support yourself. Or, you know, you're focusing on not support versus focusing on support. And in order to get support, you gotta focus on support. You know what I mean? So, yeah. That's how this thing work in this little in this beautiful, wonderful universe we live in. But yeah, man, I just say all of that to just say don't feel entitled to support. You feel me? Support yourself, grind, put your head down, and don't get lost in the results. You feel me? I feel like that's another thing, you know. Support, it come with the numbers and all that. Don't get lost in that. Just fall in love with the process, because then that shit won't matter. You know, you put your head down at work, you're not even thinking about the numbers or who fuck with you or not. You just so focused on what it is that you got to do. And you know, sometimes I would pick my head up and shift my focus when my focus needed to be here. I was looking over here and looking over there. My bro, he be using this analogy, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say. My bro be using this analogy like, nigga, like tending to your garden, right? So I'm down here, I'm tending to my garden, I'm planting my seeds, I'm doing what I need to do. If I'm doing what I need to do, I'm not focusing on what the fuck somebody doing over there or what they got going on over there or how they playing whatever they going, because I'm tending to my garden right now. You feel me? Like, I'm giving myself the support. Like, I'm doing what I need to do. I'm focusing on what is on my plate, not what's on everybody plate, what they eating over there, what so-and-so got on their plate. You feel me? So when you tend to your garden, you watch and you really just, you focus and you put your attention on what it is that, you know, you want to grow, and make sure you are planting the seeds that you want in your garden. So if you want support, giving that support to yourself and not complaining about not having support. You feel me? And just working hard and getting better at your craft or whatever it is that you do. So just a little reminder and a, I guess, uncomfortable truth or whatever, looking back in hindsight. Don't nobody owe you no support. Don't feel entitled. Nigga, if people fuck with you, they gonna share it. You don't gotta beg people. You don't gotta ask, be down people's throats. Don't get mad at niggas for not fucking with you and shit like that. Focus on the love and what it is that you trying to build. And the genuine people will come and fuck with you, who actually fuck with you for you. So yeah, don't feel entitled, bruh. It's all good. Support yourself. Love.